Welcome back, everybody. We're here for part 3 tonight, which is the preview of this coming week's finals.
World Series. World Series is coming up, baby.
If you haven't heard, we got Ike Mala against A.B. Cohen, the dream matchup that everybody has been writing about since day one, opening day this season. And I think we'll be in for an amazing week. Lewis, to my left, is actually a member of Ike Mala's team.
I am
No,
the team.
no. I'll stick with my guns. You're a member of the team. Starting third baseman. And
I put the team together. I coached them
now
to
that
the
he said that,
championship.
Okay.
But by the way, I didn't put the team all together by myself. I did say during the week I will give a shout out to Ringleader. He asked me to give him a shout out, and here's the shout out, Ike, on who helped me pick the team, because I was on I had Ike on a tie line through the whole draft.
Okay, well, I just want to remember the week of the draft. The draft is on a Thursday. Tuesday night, Lewis sent out an email to all the captains. Lewis had the first pick in the draft, and he was shopping to see what he can get for his first pick.
Yes.
Okay, so you very easily could have given away the World Series like that.
Trust me, I wasn't giving away the World Series. I did try to make a trade to see if I could make a score. Nobody was willing to give up.
What did you want?
You know what, that's ancient history, and I got to remember my short-term memory isn't so good.
Right.
Nor is my long-term memory, so I don't remember exactly.
All right. So how many?
By the way, I do want to say something. I need to talk about this.
All right.
By the way,
has a rant.
There are too many weddings. I cannot go to any more weddings. So anybody out there, do not invite me to your wedding anymore. If you don't invite me to your wedding, I will send you a gift. Enough. No more weddings. All right, that's it. I'm sorry.
That's all I have to say. He uses his platform.
I had to get that out of me.
I don't know what that has to do about the World Series.
Absolutely nothing, but I've had it with these weddings. Please, don't invite me. Invite my wife. Invite my kids. Don't invite me.
Alright, we got the point, Lou.
Thank you.
Before we get into the actual matchup, let's talk about the pregame festivities, where this year, for the first time, we're going to have David Hurtle-Towell.
Wow.
A legend.
For all of us youngins who don't really know much about David Hurtle-Towell, Sammy's going to give us a little background.
I know her.
Lewis can give us the background.
Better background than me.
I never played softball with him, to tell you the truth, but I played basketball with him for 20 years.
Wow.
I mean, the man is a legend. He got to play with his kids for 10, 15 years on the court. There's nobody more deserving to throw out the first pitch than Hurtle-Towell. Matter of fact, I never knew what his first name was. You know, he told me.
I didn't know either until I found out, did some research. And we're very excited to have Hurtle throw out the first pitch. And we're also going to have hopefully we're going to have 2 Hall of Fame inductees for the first time ever to the BKS League.
Hall of Fame.
You want to bring that up now or at the next week?
We'll go through the players. Families are still haven't seen invitations yet, so when everyone gets the invites and everyone shows up on Sunday, it should be a special event.
This is really an awesome announcement coming from us tonight. Right. Hall of Fame induction, 2 new players, and first pitch by a living legend, David Hurtle-Towell, who really helped shape and form the league to what it is today.
Where are we building the Hall of Fame?
On the website.
We're not gonna be having a
I heard
Cooperstown.
we hired an architect, IMP, to build the Hall of Fame.
He's working on the plans. He's working on the plans.
Parkway. We did buy a site. We bought a 40 by 100 for $6 million.
Okay.
We got it on the cheap.
And,
also, in addition to that, we're hoping to have some of the heads of the 6 charities join us on
6
Sunday,
families.
so we could present the checks to them and just get their reactions and just have them come down to the
Run
field.
through the charities.
So we have Kupata Ir and Special Children's Center who will be there in the flesh, playing for over $2,000. And then we also have...
Can I take the money to them?
No.
We don't trust your wedding guy.
All right.
We also have Seed, we have Mitzvah Men, we have Yeshivat Lev Aharon, and we have the Sephardic Food Fund.
Let's get back to Zul's team. Donate some more money.
I just want to say, Sammy, you've done a wonderful job.
It's not just me, it's everybody.
You've done a wonderful job.
Wonderful job this year. I'm impressed, and the charity idea and the concept was a wonderful idea that I have a feeling will be copied by leagues for the
I hope so.
long time.
I hope
I think
so,
it's a
man.
wonderful idea.
Anytime you have a chance to help out charities and it's something special and we're proud of it.
And these charities are wonderful.
Wonderful causes, really excellent. And I'm excited for next year when a whole new bunch of charities might be introduced, depending on who the captains are. So I think
I already have 4 requests from people to be captains because they want to play for their charities.
Look at that.
That's
Look
great.
at that.
That's going to be
unbelievable.
interesting how we pick the captains, but we'll figure it out.
We'll
But
definitely-
before we get to next year, let's start talking about the World Series. We're all very excited.
Very excited.
We got the matchup, Bala versus AB, part 3, third year in a row.
Kamish, are you sick of this matchup? Were you hoping to maybe get some new fresh meat from fresh talent in the World Series this year?
You know, it's funny. Before this week's game started, I was trying to think, who do I want to win?
Right.
And I'm saying it would be nice. Eddie Elbath, he really pitched great, and he deserves it coming back from retirement. And then Ralph Hannon, first year in the league, and all the young guys. I mean, and I was saying to myself, the truth, I don't even care who wins because.
Thanks for rooting for my team. I appreciate
Well,
it.
I said I don't care who wins because all 4 teams are well deserving, all great players. The matchup is there. I mean, now everyone is talking about this game, and it should be an epic battle.
Epic. Keys to the game, Lewis. What do you think the keys to
Pitching.
victory are?
Pitching,
Well, we know
pitching,
both teams
pitching.
have the.
You're talking about the 2 best pitchers in the community, and you're calling the keys to the game pitching. I think that's obvious.
I don't know what else to say. There's really
Well, how about hitting? Who's going to hit the pitching?
Total
Pitching.
runs on the day.
First, it's going to go to 3 games. It's going to go to 3 games. There's going to be tremendous ups and tremendous downs. The ebb and flow is going to be incredible.
Nice ebb and flow.
There's going to be some tremendous strategies between both captains. It's going to be a thinking man's game.
Like chess.
Like give us an
chess.
example of what you're talking about.
Every little thing is going to matter because they're going to be low-scoring games.
Right.
Not tagging up at third, an error at shortstop, maybe using the wrong pinch runner, not
Walking a guy.
walks are going to be big keys. A walk
Intentional or unintentional.
well, it's going to be a wonderful game, and I'm just to come out and watch it. I've got to play it, and I'm going to be very intensely involved in it, so I'm not going to be able to enjoy the little nuances. I'm going to live and die every little thing, but to come out and watch it, it's going to be really enjoyable.
All right. Sammy, what are your keys to this week's game?
I want to ask Lewis this question because I'm looking at his roster here. A majority of the guys are on the younger side.
On my team?
Yeah, Stephen Gindy, and you have A.B. Franco, Louis Matthews.
Gindy's not so young. Gindy's an old man. That's me.
Newly engaged.
Well, yeah, newly engaged. He's going to get old real
The
fast.
question is, A.B.
Oh, by the way, he's going to invite me to his wedding now?
He got the memo already in the beginning of the video. He crossed you off the list.
I know,
It's
but-
going to be Mrs. Pearl, Les Lewis, and kids.
Parentheses, not Lewis.
So, Lou, what do you think? I mean, are you going to make any major lineup changes
No.
because you're worried that certain guys won't be able to hit or certain guys will do better?
You can know right now my lineup is going to stay exactly the same.
Is Ike Kassab coming back for the World Series?
No, Ike Kassab will be in Israel.
Really?
Long trip.
He regrets. It's killing me. This is killing me.
Elal has flights every couple of hours. If
Ike,
he's really killing it.
Ike was looking to move flights around. It just got to be too expensive.
Was he there for a month?
No, he's there for a week and a half. He left Saturday night. He's coming back Sunday night.
Wow.
It's 8 days only, but he's
Because
missing
when
2
I found out
games.
that Ike was missing last week, that gave life to Jeffrey's team, even though it didn't help.
Right.
But I thought that was a big blow because Ike is a veteran hitter, great fielder, very fast.
We miss him. We miss him.
And that definitely has to hurt.
I'll give you my keys to the game, and
Well, who would you say the key is to Lewis's team?
I'll tell you what the key to my game is. If my team shows up on time.
well, we all know that we had some issues with Lewis's team actually showing up at all, and then showing up on time. This week in Logan Road, you guys did a better job
We did very well.
of showing up on time, and I don't think it'll be a problem for the World Series.
Better not be.
They got the kinks out. They got it. But again, my keys to the game, I think, is going to be aggressiveness. And alluding to what Lewis was talking about before, it's going to be taking the extra base, running out of the box, thinking double if you get a nice, solid, clean hit to the outfield, getting where you need to be, where a sac fly might get you home, or a ground ball through the shortstop's legs can get you home, because that's really what it's going to be. I think you're going to see a couple of